Welcome to Living in Light Church. The sign's behind me, so you know you're in the right place. I am Reverend Robert Ingold, and I'll be chairing the services for today. And as I said, Sandy Deckinger, she fell and hurt her back, so she will not be coming to today's service.
Oh, by the way, did you put her name on the list?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
yes, yeah, you. And we have a special guest today, Robin Lysne. Did I say that right? Yeah, it's all good. I got it right this time. She's a medium. She's going to be giving messages out today after church services, so we'll be ending church early. It will not be recorded. Normally we record these things, but this is going to be more of an intimate setting, so it's probably not appropriate to be recording it. So the church service will be short because of that, and then she will take over after that. She has a bunch of books over there, CDs and things like that. For the rest of us, if you have a cell phone, you should probably put it on silent so that it doesn't disturb us. And we also have books in the back from our church library if you're interested to take a gander at those. And we have coffee and tea and water and hot chocolate if you're interested in that. So from what I understand, we only have 2 cups left, so I'm sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. I thought there was still a whole bunch there. Oh well. I bought some more for to replenish. They're just not here. Okay, we got that. In case anybody's interested, we have restrooms that are over there in the other building. The women's on this side, the men's are on the other end of it. Normally, we also have our healing book. This is for people that can't make it to church today. And it's like we can offer them healing energy by putting their name in the book, and then we read from that list during the healing portion of our service. And we shall move on. I'm going to ask everyone to rise up as we sing our hymnal, which is going to be, we got new ones too. He Leadeth Me, which is on page 7. Page 7 of the hymnal books. Okay.
His
victory's won. In death's away, I will not fear, since God's glory leadeth me. He leadeth me by his own hand. He leadeth me. His faithful follower I will be, for by his hand he leadeth me. And before seating, I would like to do the invocation. Infinite Spirit, we come together to brighten our own spiritual lights in your presence. We thank thee for the opportunities to learn our life's lessons, for a better understanding of unconditional love. We abide by the laws of nature and recognize their value. We understand the quest for spirituality may not be easy, but it is worthwhile. We thank you for providing a place for us to learn. We thank you for providing companions along the way. Amen. You may now be seated. One of the other customs that we have is the reading of the principles, which is on the inside cover of your hymnal books. And we will be reciting this together, starting with number 1. We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication is scientifically proven by the phenomenon of spiritualism. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We affirm the responsibility of individuals, and that we make our own happiness or unhappiness as we obey or disobey nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any soul, here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy are healing and divine attributes proven through mediumship. We will commence with the healing portion of our service. Again, we have the healing book in the back, so if you know of someone that could use some healing, you can put them in the book now. And as part of our healing service, we'll be singing the healing hymn and reciting the healing prayer. I will then ask our spiritual healers to station themselves for hands-on healing and invite those of you who wish to receive the hands-on healing to come on up. If you feel that you can't really come up, raise your hand and a healer will be coming to you. Please be aware that healing is about the working energy provided by Spirit who have chosen the healing mediums to send their spiritual energy through. And in order to become certified, a healer needs to provide 3 affidavits, and we do have those forms in the back. If you feel you've received an evidential healing, we would ask that you fill one of these out, because Avery and Charles need to get commissioned or certified. Please remain seated now as we recite the healing hymn to help us get into a higher sense of vibration for the healing space and energy. And the healing hymn is on page 109 of the hymnal books. He healeth me. There it is. He with me, oh blessed thought, oh words with heavenly comfort from. Whate'er I do, where'er I be, still 'tis God's love that healeth me. Lord, I will feel thy life inclined to thrill my soul with love divine, to bind me closer still to thee, since 'tis thy love that healeth me. Tim, would you like to come up? Are you going to be doing the first song?
You're the boss.
Well, you're the boss now. So Tim will be singing a song for us with his guitar.
That is. Can you all hear it? Freedom and bliss of the happiest child, wisdom of the old sage who greets the world with a smile. We can live like them both right here and now. It's not so hard to learn how, 'cause worry and regret will only bring you down. There's no need to carry the weight of the world around. Claim your divine birthright today, 'cause there's so much in store. Happiness can be our way, and it's ready to outpour in our lives when we let go and know. We are the lifeblood of the universe. What we let flow always returns to us. Kindness, compassion, and prosperity. Doors will open when we realize we hold the key. No one could change the past if they wanted to. Better to wake up and celebrate the new. Claim your divine birthright today, 'cause there's so much in store. Happiness can be our way, and it's ready to outpour in our lives when we let go and know.
Thank you, Tim. I would now ask our healing mediums to station themselves behind the chairs. And Stephen, will you be joining us? Okay. Stephen will be joining us. He's a healer himself. So this will be the first time he's doing hands-on healing in our church. The healers will be asking for permission to lay their hands on your shoulders, and if you don't wish that to happen, let them know and they will change it. Hands are the focal point of spiritual energy, coming from the spirit world and passing through the healer's hands into the one requesting to be healed. It is helpful for the one in need to be mindful of the gift being shared and to think of themselves as being restored by this action. For the rest of us, I will be leading us in a meditation. This is the pyramid meditation. Let the spirit healers come forth. We ask them to heal us today. Take a nice, deep, relaxing breath. Allow your body to relax. It is time to rejuvenate, to heal. Let any tension release from your body. Take another deep breath, allowing your body to relax even deeper. Close your eyes and envision a pyramid. This pyramid is made of crystal, and while pyramids point up, this one actually points toward you. Think of it pointing right into the middle of your forehead. That is infusing you with light and love. Give yourself a conviction of being adept at whatever you wish and giving you the energy to do it. The pyramid emits a golden light into your forehead. Allow that light to enter your body and to fill it up with a bright, glowing, golden light. Allow that golden light to move down your arms, move down into your hands, to your fingertips. With the light flows a gift that turns your hands green, which gives you the right of laying on of hands and bringing about healing and health. Forgive yourself for any of the things that you think you should have done, did do, or did not do. All you need within you is the God within and the God without. Think of yourself now as a golden light in a dark wilderness. A golden light that gives total and complete sanction and love to so many weary travelers. Healing chairs are available. So many people have taken up the lance of dislike and fallen upon it. Be there for each other and for anyone who needs you. You will not be drained. In your work, in your business, in your everyday life, try to share some of that light. Share the essence of that golden light with every single person. In the supermarket, wherever you go, let it shine. Let the love, the sanction, the tolerance, the forgiveness shine out of you with complete forgiveness and grace. Send it out to all that are in need today. Let that light shine into every corner of your life. All of our lights become infused together. Our lights spotlight the heavens like a starry night sky. The infinite intelligence sees what we do. It sees what we are becoming. This is our way to show it. Think of a warm water coming through the very top of our heads. Feel that it is rinsing. Feel that it is warm. Feel that it is cleansing. Even inside, getting rid of all the toxicity, all the darkness. Rinse it through. Rinse it all the way down your body. Stand there in this warm, wonderful, life-giving force. Warm, comforting, rinsing over your entire body, baptizing and comforting. Feel every part of your body knit and heal. The cells begin to align themselves correctly to make more healthy tissue. Keep that golden light with you throughout all the week. Allow yourself to share it with others. Let them see your light. Now, start to bring yourself up with the energy of your spirit fully intact, radiating, even in your alert state. Allow yourself to take a refreshing breath to come back into this room, being alert and feeling pretty good. Thank you. I will now get the healing list.
God is love in the world by me to me. On this day I decide that I will be great channel of love for all to see. God is love in the world by me to be.
I would now like to read from the healing list. We also have another page that serves as a tribute to those that have crossed over recently. And I have two names here. Have left the earth and gone to the spirit world. So bless them both. For the healing list, so for these names that I have called out, I ask that the healing energy go out to them to help make their lives a little bit better. I would also ask that we send healing to the children of the earth that need it now, to the victims of the LA fires for the ordeal that they have to go through, and to the recent airplane accidents that have occurred, for those people that have gone on to the other side, and for all the family members that are affected. This now concludes our healing portion of the service. And when our healing mediums are done, they may be seated. I would like to announce our speaker today, which is going to be our minister in training, Avery Babon. He still hasn't revealed the mystery of what he's going to talk about, so we'll just have to find out. Until we do, we're going to be singing one of the hymnal songs, Beautiful Isle of Somewhere, on page 28 of the hymnal books. There it is. Shining, somewhere the songbirds dwell. Hush then my sad repining, God lives and all is well. Somewhere, somewhere, beautiful isle of somewhere, land of the true, where we live anew, beautiful isle of somewhere, somewhere the day is longer, somewhere the task is done, somewhere the heart is stronger, somewhere the burden won. Somewhere, somewhere, beautiful isle of somewhere, land of the true, where we live anew, beautiful isle of somewhere, somewhere the Lord is lifted, close by an open gate, somewhere the clouds are lifted, somewhere the angels wait, somewhere, somewhere, beautiful isle somewhere, land of the true, where we live anew, beautiful isle of somewhere. And now, Avery.
Well, good morning, family.
Good morning.
It is always an honor and a pleasure to get up here and stand before you all and give a speech. So, Reverend Bob, were you a little nervous when I told you I didn't have a topic yet?
No,
not really.
Still
Okay.
some time.
So I suppose you trusted in the process.
I did.
That's good. You know, when we're told to give speeches up here, when we're told to get to give speeches, it can be a little nerve-wracking, right? Especially if you've never been up here and you don't know exactly what the speech is to give, and so it gets. What do you do? How do you know what the topic is? Well, sometimes you just have to trust the process, and you have to trust in the Spirit to know exactly what it is to talk about. So, well, I stand before you here today completely unfiltered. Unfiltered. No, I'm not gonna, So now, what does that mean when I say that? It means you get the real me. Now, I'm gonna be very, it means all raw feelings and all. You see, usually, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm not always that very good at giving speeches. And so, I hope you guys don't hate me for this, but I use ChatGPT to help me with my topics. Oh, don't run, please. Please don't run. Don't run away from me. I don't, don't leave. Oh, good. Okay. You see, I'm terrible at giving speeches, and so ChatGPT helps me to be able to speak to each and every one of you guys when I get up here. So today, I hope the speech is not that terrible. And I trusted in spirit and went straight from my heart. For one thing, as a medium, it is our duty to trust in spirit, because when we are giving messages, we trust that the messages that we are giving from spirit, whether those messages come through clairvoyantly, clairaudiently, clairsentiently, or so on and so forth, rather than it coming from our mind. Now, I don't know about any other mediums, but sometimes when you're up here on the platform, you can kind of get in your own head and you can start second guessing yourself, especially when you get up here, you get nervous and you're like, is that me that's getting this and providing it out there, or is it spirit? I've been doing mediumship for a very long time, but I sometimes get nervous. I think what it is ego. Does anybody know what ego stands for? Edging God out. All right? Yeah. Right? And you see, it all has to do with trust. And I love it. Reverend Bob, he went to this expo a couple of months before we went to an expo that I went to. And because of that, I learned about this guy. His name is, what is his name? Jared. Jared the Medium. He's very famous on Instagram. He's got his own TV show. He does all of that. He's one of the best mediums. He gave a speech and he talked about how he himself has been doing mediumship for quite a while. But when he gets up there on the stage, or he gets one-on-one, his ego gets in there, and he starts going, I don't know if this is going to be right. So I'm just going to give you what I get. And he starts getting a little nervous. Well, I learned that part of being nervous is because spirit steps in very close to you. So your heart is actually racing. The other second half is your ego gets in and you start thinking, is the messages that I'm getting from my mind, or is it actually spirit? Because it's the human part of you jumping in, right? So then I also met another medium when I was at the expo. This was a couple of weeks ago, or actually last week. Her name was Hannah Ball. Not to be confused with Hannibal, which likes to eat people. So she's also another medium that I met. She writes books. She's awesome. And I told her about how when I get up on stage and I give people readings, I get nervous. It's weird, right? Because when I'm up here, it doesn't seem like I'm the type of person that would actually get nervous, right? And everybody always tells me when I give readings, I'm super good. And it was funny because when I was giving readings at the expo, everybody was like, yes, 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 yes. Sometimes I would actually get the, I don't know, right? And then that would actually, when you get those, that kind of starts messing you up a little bit, right? So it's called trust the process. What all three of us had in common is when we were up on the platform reading, anxiety hits, and oftentimes we can actually get in our heads. It doesn't matter how long that I've been doing this, the anxiety always hits. The problem is living with anxiety. A lot of times I started second guessing and not trusting the process until the person I am reading validates how accurate I am. Now, when it comes to trusting the process, the other challenge I had was work. I was a public safety officer, a PSO. Boy, talk about real anxiety. You have to deal with the dark side of people. And I'm talking dark. having to learn how to de-escalate the situation. Walking up to people that are already so angry at level 10 scale. And all the while trying to keep your cool and get the situation under control while other people here and other people here and other people here are all just screaming. And you have to de-escalate, de-escalate, de-escalate. You're trained in how to deal with these situations, but put in the situation in real life, it is a completely different story. And sometimes you want you back up there right away, but sometimes you're the first one there to respond. At least it was for me. I don't know about my other partners that were there. I'm sure they were all gung-ho, oh, I can handle this. Come, I don't know. Again, because I was not trusting the process. Again, here I am, a seriously nice guy, and I figured I could use my calm, collective, cool words to try to tell people, hey, calm down, step back, I got this, whatever. The fact is that I didn't know that I could do it. Instead, I reacted on the adrenaline. Everybody has adrenaline. When you go 100 miles an hour in a car, you get that adrenaline rush. And for some people, that adrenaline gets so bad, they just like, I gotta slow down, right? Others, they're like, oh, let's go faster. Let's go drift around the corner. After a short while, and a few bad experiences down the road, stress turned into an overabundance of anxiety, and I decided that it was time to throw in the towel, at least for now. Now, with the way times are going now, I may actually go back into that career and be working for the city of San Jose. Now, that is for a different topic. That is going to have to teach me how to control the anxiety. For now, we're still talking about trusting the process. We all are impatient when it comes to something that we want, at least one thing. And if you say no, that you are not impatient in something that you want, you are lying. No offense. No offense at all. There is nothing wrong with being impatient and wanting something badly, but once you start losing faith, once you stop believing or trusting the process, that we need to take a step back and ground ourselves and trust in the process, what it means for you, what is meant for you, that will happen when it's meant to happen. And speaking about that, now for the more difficult topic to talk about. I kind of hate talking about this topic, and sometimes I'm a little bit embarrassed, but I gotta tell you, there are times, well, I'm a single guy. I gotta tell you that there are times when being a single guy is all right. But there are also times, there are many days I just feel like outright lonely. Now I know that I have many friends, and that's a relationship, and that I don't need to feel lonely, but I also want the intimate part. I want to feel loved. I want someone to make me feel worthy, and I haven't felt that way in a long time. Sorry, I don't mean to get soft on any of you guys, and I hope I'm not making, I getting too personal here, but, that's funny. When I was writing this, I thought, God, I hope I don't get up here and start crying at this area right here. Trust the process, they say. Sometimes that's hard when you fear that you will never love again. And that's how I feel sometimes. You see, that is the impatience talking. That is the fear that I am allowing in my own head. So how do we trust the process? By acknowledging that what makes it hard to trust the process. It's like death. As humans that cross over, our physical body stops working, and gets buried here on the earth plane. But when our souls leave the shell that was once this body, it is that energy which continues on into the other realm, a realm most of us are unable to see, a realm which vibrates on a higher frequency. Because most can't see it, it is the unknown. It's the fear of the unknown and the trusting the process in which we must remove. I'm going to quote a movie really quickly that I really loved. Like the wind, I can't see it, but I can feel it. So I know it's there. So we may not be able to foresee the process, but we are on that right path. I love each and every one of you guys, and I know that if you trust in the process, we will all be on that right path, and we're all doing just fine. Thank you, everybody. Love and blessings.
Thank you, Avery. Trust the process. Well, guess what? It's time for the love offering. Yay? Did I hear a yay? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. So this helps us to rent this room and any other expenses that a church incurs. In fact, you probably have noticed the signs that we have out front. It's like I made them, they're homemade signs. We've had them for about 3 years. This is probably the last time you're going to see them because we're upgrading. So we're going to go to bigger signs or professionally printed.
They're electronic, by the way.
Yeah, with chaser lights.
ChatGPT right there.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
No.
Yeah, thanks.
No.
They talk too. Welcome to Living in Light Church.
So they're going to be bigger. So it's like Spirit said that we needed bigger signs. So I agree. Yes. I see.
Oh. Hey.
I can do more speeches where I don't do ChatGPT.
Where you do or don't?
Where I don't.
Okay.
I think I did. It's definitely high energy.
Thank you, Charles.
Good.
So I would like to thank Infinite Spirit. In the spirit of unconditional love, we give thanks to the generous gifts that have been received this day. This offering will work to ensure that we continue to gather in your name. May these supporters also receive abundance in their lives. And we ask that you bless this gift, this congregation, and this church. Let it blossom as the sunflowers do so well. Amen. As for announcements, again, our signs are going to be changing. We now have an Instagram page. I've never had Instagram before in my life. It's like, so Avery helped set it up. So we actually have a page now. And apparently, when you're going to post a message, you have to have a picture. Is that right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do. You have to have a picture. I just found that out yesterday. It's like, come on. So, but we do have that. And the Instagram page, it's Instagram.com and then / and our name is Living in Light Church, all one word, Living in Light Church. So that's how you can get in there. I have a coupon here for a haircut at Great Clips. I don't know if anybody would be interested in it. It expires on the 19th. If anybody's going to get a haircut, go ahead and take this. You can use it. It's $17.99, whereas normally it's $25. So if anybody's interested, here it is. Go ahead and take it. We had our Soul Search Expo just last weekend. let's see, Eric and Sandy and I was going to save him separately. Eric, Sandy, I guess just those two. Well, yes, Charles was there too, but we didn't do so well. It's like we got a couple readings, that was it. I sold a couple books. Thank you, Gloria. I sold a couple books, that was it for me. Charles did some healing. But Avery's the one, he got all the readings. He got a whole bunch of readings. It seemed like whenever he was up there at his time, people started coming. And it's like, and then when his time was off, people stopped coming. So there's some.
I made quite a lot of money.
I was
very blown away about the fact that
I sold 10 books.
That's right, you did. Yeah.
Did 2 readings.
You did 2 readings, yeah. Good. But that was on 2 different days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he was doing astrology stuff and tarot readings. Let's see, what else? But yeah, I was really surprised, Avery. He did really well. So I'm sure it boosted his confidence in order to do that.
it's all about trusting the process.
Trusting the process, yes.
And then they said, do the next expo by yourself. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, okay. We'll confirm that. Also, on February 8th is our public seance, which is at my home. So if you're interested, let me know, because we have 2 people confirmed coming. But if you're still coming, be sure to let me know. That's going to be at 7 p.m. at my place. And I'll send you an email with the directions on where to go, how to get there. And just one little amusing observation that I made. Everybody knows about the Mayan calendar, that the end of the date was at 2012, the year 2012, and the world was going to end. But that was just the end of the calendar. And they made a movie about it, 2012. So, the whole world's falling apart, and we're still here. We're still here. The world didn't fall apart. So there was a documentary in which they started talking about the Mayan calendar again. I said, oh man, this is kind of old news. What could they possibly have there that's new? Well, it turns out they miscalculated the date. And it's like they didn't take into account what they counted as days back during the Mayan times. So they calculated out. Now the end date is going to be 2087. So that's when it's supposed to end. So how much would you like to bet that towards 2087, someone's going to make a movie called 2087?
And then they'll recalculate the date.
Yeah. So I'm not going to be around for that. So, but I just wanted to share that with you.
How old do you think I'll be in 2087?
You want to do math? So the next portion of our service would normally be spirit messages. However, we're going to close the service early so that Robin can do her magic, give us all messages. So I wanted to read this little bit about her. You have a PhD. Ooh. It's like, so she's the author of 12 books. She's written 12 books. She's an artist, an energy medicine practitioner, a medium, and a psychic. She offers clients energy medicine, psychic, and mediumistic readings, workshops, and trainings. She mentors others who are coming into their intuitive abilities, no matter what their direction. And she channels the Divine Mother, archangels, and the divine saints. So we'll be getting messages from her through those spirits. And so I would like to close the service with a benediction. And that benediction is, may the peace of the spheres of light be in our hearts. May the consciousness of the God Spirit be with us and throughout the universe. Bless and beautify the lives of humanity now and always. Amen. So thank you. That closes the church service. And I believe it's up to you, Robin, whether you want us to go in a circle or not.
If we can do a circle, that would be great.
Okay, we're going to put the chairs in a circle.